Welcome back to another instalment of New Zealand Bird of the Week, where in this video I will be talking about the New Zealand dotterel, familiar coastal birds that are sparsely populated. I hope you enjoy. New Zealand's dotterels are heavily built plovers that are the largest species in the genus Charadrius, being familiar birds of sandy eastern coastal beaches in the northern North Island, but are sparsely distributed around much of the country. They come in at lengths of about 25 centimetres and weight of around 146 grams for northern birds and 160 for southern birds respectively. Their underparts are brown, darker in the southern subspecies, and the underparts are off-white in autumn and early winter, becoming orange-red from May onwards. They are occasionally confused with eclipse or juvenile banded dotterels, although these birds are smaller with lighter bills. There are two widely separated subspecies, some considering them distinct on the species level, being the northern and southern dotterels. Northern birds are far more numerous and breed across the North Island, with southern birds being formerly widespread and now only breeding on Stewart Island. The latter birds are larger, heavier and darker than their counterparts, with them both feeding on a wide range of suitably sized marine, littoral and terrestrial invertebrates, as well as small fish. They breed in monogamous pairs, laying their eggs in the spring and summer, with their nests being shallow depressions dug in the ground. They are sometimes lined or decorated, often with a marker of driftwood or vegetation, with 3 eggs being laid from August to September. Both subspecies form post-breeding flocks, typically at large estuaries, with dotterels undertaking distraction displays to lead intruders, including other dotterels, from their nests and chicks, including rat runs and feigning injury. Chicks themselves hatch after 28 days and can walk the day they hatch, having to find their own food as the parents do not feed them. They do breed differently depending on the subspecies, as northern birds mainly breed on sandy beaches and sandspits, whereas southern birds breed on exposed subalpine herb fields and rocky areas above the tree line, likely due to heavy predation pressure. Southern New Zealand dotterels were extirpated from the mainland by about 1900 due to the introduction of stoats to control rabbits, as well as there being a rapid decline of the relic population on Stewart Island from the 1950s onwards due to the predation by cats and possibly rats. Because males breed at night, they are hence more vulnerable, and as such, a severe gender bias develops, with female-female pairs forming. Nearing extinction with only about 75 individuals remaining in 1990 and only 18 male-female pairs, they look to be all but doomed. The remaining hardy individuals left therefore nested high up on the open summits of the island. After this decline was properly noted, cat and rat control was initiated, with the population recovering since, with up to 260 birds now being recorded, although they are still conservation dependent and require extensive management. The northern birds went through a similar decline, with them however having a wider range, with the bulk of the population being found on the east coast between North and East Cape. Birds numbered around 1,300 in 1989, although with intensive management, through predator control, fencing of nested areas, appointment of wardens and advocacy, about 20 through 25 of the population is now managed in some way, although effort and success vary between sites and years. They have however made a comeback, estimated to be at around 2,500 in number, double the number in the 1980s, and a target also reached 15 years earlier than expected. Their conservation status is currently near threatened, while the southern subspecies are critically endangered, so more work still needs to be done to ensure their survival. And with that, I thank you for watching this instalment of New Zealand Bird of the Week. For next time, you are now able to vote for the orange-fronted parakeet, quiet birds that are New Zealand's rarest parakeet species, being declared extinct twice before being rediscovered both times. And with that, I'll see you next time, whenever that may be.